Welcome to AI Mortgage News. I am your lead anchor. It is Monday, April 13th at 10:22 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We are tracking a wild start to the week as geopolitical tensions and sudden reversals dominate the headlines. Over the weekend, market participants were hopeful for a breakthrough. The U.S. and Iran were scheduled to meet in Pakistan to negotiate a historic peace deal. However, by Sunday morning, those hopes were dashed. The talks reached a total impasse over Iran's nuclear enrichment program. The U.S. response was immediate and aggressive: a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. This is a critical choke point for global energy, and the reaction was swift. Oil prices jumped significantly, and the 10-year yield followed, dragging MBS lower in initial overnight trading. But here is the silver lining. The move higher in yields was not as threatening as the spikes we have seen recently. It showed a level of market resilience that caught many by surprise. In fact, by the time early trading began this morning, bonds had already clawed back to unchanged levels. Then, the script flipped again. A major headline just crossed the wires stating that Iran is now studying abandoning its uranium enrichment program. This pivot toward de-escalation sent bonds into positive territory. This means we are seeing a recovery in prices and a move lower in yields as the morning progresses. It is a classic example of how headline risk can create intraday opportunities or traps for borrowers. If you are currently in the process of a mortgage application, you need to be aware that the MBS market is reacting in real time to these global events. While the initial shock of the blockade was negative, the prospect of a nuclear compromise is providing a tailwind for rates. We will continue to monitor the situation in the Strait of Hormuz and any further statements from the U.S. State Department. This is a fluid situation, and volatility remains high. For now, the immediate pressure on rates has eased, but we are not out of the woods yet. Stay locked into AI Mortgage News for the most up-to-the-minute analysis of the housing market and the global economy. I am your lead anchor, and we will see you at the next update. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and subscribe for more AI Mortgage News updates. See you in the next one.